Hey, what's going on, everyone? Matt here for the Matt Film Show. If you guys are new here, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe if you guys like. Let's get right into this video. And then today, I'm going to be giving you guys my review on Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. This is the fourth installment in the mainline Ghostbusters series and the fifth film overall. This is a sequel to 2021's Ghostbusters Afterlife. I watched Ghostbusters Afterlife for the first time sometime last week at this time of recording, so I could get prepared for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I do not know why I skipped Afterlife, why I never watched it. There was no reason for it. I just never watched it. So I watched it in preparation for this one. I did see the original two Ghostbusters years ago. No, not years ago. I watched it back in 2016 when the 2016 female cast, I believe it was Leslie Mann was in it. Melissa McCarthy was also in it. And can't forget the other ones who were in it as well. That one was not that great. I was not a big fan of the 2016 Ghostbusters. But I did watch that one for the first time, and then I went back. When that one came out, I watched the first two for the first time. I enjoyed the first two. Till this day, I still do not enjoy the 2016 Ghostbusters. I still do not understand why that happened, why they made that Ghostbusters. But it happened. It is what it is. So they came back with Afterlife, the third installment, 30 years later. I think it's like 30 years later. And they brought back the original cast, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Eddie Hudson. They all came back in Afterlife. And I thought it was very, very cool that they brought them back. Paul Rudd was a new cast member in that one. Also, who else was it? McKenna Grace was also in it as well. Finn Wolfhard, they were all in it as well. And so I really liked the nostalgic in that, where the OG cast, Eddie Hudson, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, were interacting with Paul Rudd and the new guys. So I really like when they did that. You know what I mean? So, it's cool, right? I think it's cool when that happens. Brings back the nostalgic, right? Brings back the people who grew up with the what's the word? With those actors, with those things. Hey, you know what? They're in it. Hey, you know what? Let me go watch it. They have done that multiple times in a lot of movies, especially with Star Wars. In The Force Awakens, it was 30 years later. They brought back Harrison Ford as Han Solo. Carrie Fisher returned as Princess Leia. And Mark Hamill returned as Luke Skywalker. They brought back the OG cast. They have done that in Star Wars. They did this in Ghostbusters. They brought back Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Jamie Foxx, Alfred Molina, Willem Dafoe, Thomas Hayden Church, all back in Spider-Man No Way Home. They've done that as well. It's fun enough. Okay. It's fun when they do it. Brings back people. They bring back the original people who grew up with these films to go back and watch this one because they're in it. But this needs to stop. I'm sorry for people who like the nostalgic stuff. That is great, but there's a limit, and when you pass that limit, it's done. I'm sick and tired of this multiverse stuff, right? Anyways, I'm gonna get back into it. Let me just give you guys the premise of what the movie's about. Then I'll go back into it, okay? The premise is the Spengler family returns to New York, returns to the iconic New York City firehouse where the original Ghostbusters taken Ghostbusters to the next level. When they discover an ancient artifact unleashes new evil forces, new and old must unite to protect the home, save the world from a second ice age. This movie is distributed by Sony Pictures. All right. There is too much nostalgic in this movie. Callbacks to the original Ghostbusters. That's fine. But they do it repetitive. And when you do this repetitively, it gets tired of it. That's why I'm not a big fan of the multiverse saga in the MCU. Um, I'm tired for example, I know getting off topic, but I just want to cover this real quick. Like, you know what? They brought back Andrew Garfield, Tom Maguire, right? All that in Spider-Man No Way Home. They brought back Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton in The Flash. Michael Shannon came back as General Zod in The Flash. They might do the same thing for Avengers Secret Wars, Avengers 5, or wherever the next Avengers movie is, whether it's Secret Wars or something. They might bring back there. They might do the same thing for Deadpool. They're bringing back Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. There is a rumor for Deadpool 3 or Deadpool and Wolverine that they're going to bring back the original X-Men, the X-Men First Class, Michael Fassbender's apparently returning, all that. Those are just reports and rumors. It's fun and all to bring people. Like, I'm just sick and tired of this stupid multiverse. I know Ghostbusters is not multiverse, but bringing back the original cast and all that, I'm sick and tired of this nostalgic stuff. This needs to stop. It's fun for a while, but when you keep doing it, it becomes repetitive, and I'm just sick and tired of it. Look, if you love this, right, if you want to see your favorite actors return, that is great. I like it too. But it's becoming repetitive that they keep doing this in all these movies. Ghostbusters, they brought back these guys. And the MCU, Phase 4, 5, and 6, we're in Phase 5 right now, is Multiverse Saga. You know they're going to keep doing these. You know they're going to keep bringing back actors reprising the roles. They're going to keep doing it for these couple of movies because we're in the Multiverse Saga. That's what you know what I mean? And like I said, like I keep repeating myself, I know, but you like that? That is great. But for me, I'm sick and tired of it, and they keep doing that in this film, and it becomes repetitive, and that's the downside about this movie is that it keeps doing that repetitive, um, nostalgic stuff, and it just needs to stop. Not only in this franchise, but in all the other franchises as well. They just need to stop doing that, and but I don't think they're not going to. Okay. Um, when This movie was very entertaining movie, very fun movie. I had a blast watching this movie. Um, Paul Rudd was great. Everybody was great. Um, but I think it's time. I like what they did with this one. Everything becomes frozen in New York to go back to the original um, um, thing, Firehouse. I can't, I don't know why I forgot the name. Firehouse from the original Ghostbusters, which I thought was really cool. Had great moments, fun moments, but I think this is the time for them to end Ghostbusters. I'm saying this as much as I enjoy this movie. They need to end Ghostbusters. I think it had its run. There's been 5 movies. 5 movies. I think if they put this away, I think that this should be the final one. I do not know. Depending how this movie does in the box office, will determine if they will make a 5th Ghostbusters or not. But for me personally, I think that they should end the Ghostbusters. I think this should be the perfect ending to this franchise. I don't think busting Ghost is cool and all. I think it's cool. But I just think that they should just move on to different things, man. You know what I mean? I think they should just move on to different things. A lot of great action sequences. with Bill Murray and then Dan Aykroyd and Ailey Hudson and Paul Rudd. I love that Paul Rudd has interacting with those guys. It was really cool. They, you know what I mean? Um, the new cast were great. Kimani, I keep forgetting his name. Kumali, nah, Johnny. Hopefully pronounced. Sorry guys, keep forgetting his name anyway. Was great addition to this cast. He's a very great, talented actor. He's in the MCU, or was. He played he was in Internals. Who do you, I like I said, I don't really like I did not like Eternals, so I cannot even name you one single Eternal character. Anyway, but he was in the Internals, and I do not like the Internals. Like I said, um, I don't really care about the Internals characters, and so I don't care if they return, if they don't return, doesn't matter to me. Anyways, getting sidetracked. I know we're talking about Ghostbusters over here, talking about Eternals because he's in. Anyway, um, overall thoughts on Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Fun, entertaining movie. I think that this is the perfect ending to the Ghostbusters franchise, and this franchise needs to lay rest. They need to end this franchise, and it should end now. Saying this as much as I enjoy this movie, the nostalgic stuff, not only in this film or in this film, but in other type of films, needs to stop. Um, I think they need to stop doing nostalgic stuff, bring back actors and all that. I think in any type of film where it's in the case of Ghostbusters, in the MCU, in the DC universe, in any type of in Star Wars, any type of universe, they need to stop doing these, bringing these actors back, reprising the roles, because I'm sick and tired of it. And but yeah. Anyway, I highly if you guys like Ghostbusters, I think you guys will enjoy this one. Um, if you enjoyed Afterlife, I think you'll enjoy this one. Um, I do not know how this movie will do in the box office. It's going to be a lot competitive with Godzilla coming out next week. I think um, comes out, so we have to wait and see how this movie performs. Because I think Godzilla will outperform this one in the next weekend when the Godzilla X Kong New Empire or something like that comes out, which I will also be doing a review of Godzilla X Kong. Um, and yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe, because like, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this movie. Did you guys enjoy it? Do you guys think like me? Do you guys think it's time for the Ghostbusters to end? Should they let rest this franchise? Should this franchise just stop making these movies? Should they continue making more Ghostbusters films? Do you guys like that they bring back actors, this logic stuff? Do you guys like that stuff? Let me know in the comments below. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Do you guys like the multiverse type stuff as well? Um, Overall, let's say like fun, entertaining film. But fortunately, this should be the end of this franchise. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. Thank you guys for all your continued support, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.